Welcome to the Reseller Store Beta Overview. In this latest update, we have translated the product catalog into 27 markets, added a reset product button to the editor, added tags, taxonomies, updated the domain search widget to set the response number of results, updated the domain search to support more domains that require validation, added more display options to the product widget, added a cart button that now redirects to the cart by default, updated the cart to support branding, added an account login widget, gave more flexibility with the CSS, added shortcodes for the widgets, and provide better support for the Visual Composer plugin. So let's go ahead and get started with the demo. So the first thing you'll want to do is download the beta version of the plugin by going to go.me/beta. Once that is downloaded, you'll want to go into your WordPress site, click on Plugins, and if you already have the Reseller Store plugin installed, you'll need to deactivate that and delete the existing version. Once that is successfully deleted, click Add New and upload the plugin that we have just downloaded. Click Activate. And you should see that the GoDaddy Reseller Store version 1.0.5 is now installed. On the left-hand side here, you'll see Reseller Store. Let's click on that and activate our reseller account. Once that is activated, you'll be taken to the product catalog inside WordPress. Let's start taking a look at some of the new features. So one of the new features that we've added is if you edit an existing product, we now provide a reset button. So by clicking that will go ahead and call our systems and update with the latest version that we have for the product descriptions. It also allows you, if for some reason you had modified some of the text here and you want to go back to the original copy, the reset button will do that for you. So after doing that, we'll take a look at the all products. One of the new things that we've also added are support for tags. So since we've updated, the website security has imported our new tags for us. And that gives you greater flexibility for filtering and sorting. For example, I can click on tags of website security and see any products that have that tag associated with it. So click back on all products. If I were to do that, let's say for the other remaining website securities, let's click Edit, Reset, go to all products, and we'll go ahead and reset for Website Security Deluxe also. Now when I go ahead and click on the filter, you'll see all the website security products are listed. Now let's take a look at some of the changes we've made to the widgets. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Pages and edit my home page. Now I'm using the Page Builder plugin to design my page. So let's launch the Page Builder. of the widgets that we updated was the domain search widget. So let's go to WordPress widgets here and add the domain search widget. Now, one of the changes that was requested for the domain search was to allow for a greater number of results to be returned. So the default is 5. We can change that to a larger number, let's say 10. Let's hit save. We'll go ahead and publish that change. And then we can test. And you will see that a larger set of results are returned. We can also search for premium domains. For example, test domain is a premium domain. And what you'll notice is that a domain that is a premium domain will now show a verify button. So by clicking on that, that will take them to the domain purchase path to complete any additional verification that may be required on that domain. So premium domains, as well as several different ccTLDs, require additional verification. For example, .ca, .com, .au, and .us domains all require additional verification. Next, we'll go ahead and take a look at the product widgets. Let's go ahead and edit this page again with Page Builder. I'm going to go to WordPress Widgets and choose Reseller Product. And let's pick Website Builder. Now let's take a look at some of the options that are available to us that are new. I can change the image size. I can hide the image. I can also hide the title, the post text. I can even hide the button and just show only the price. Let's put the button back. And I can even hide the price and only show a button if I wanted to. For this demo, I'm going to go ahead and put everything back. And let's display original resolution for the image. So after making that change, let's go ahead and publish. And take a look at the product page here. So let's go ahead and add to cart. And we've recently updated the cart to provide more branding options here. It shows my logo and the color palette that I have selected in the Reseller Control Center. And I can update and change this palette by going to the Reseller Control Center and clicking on the branding news information and then clicking on the link here. And this will let me choose from several different pre-designed palettes. So I'll go with professional and hit save. Now let's go back to my cart and click home, which will take me back to my storefront. Okay, another widget that we recently added let me go ahead and edit my page again, is the login widget. So I'll click WordPress widgets, and we will choose Reseller Shopper Login and hit save. Now that we've added this widget, we'll need to do a few things in for configuration to make this widget work properly. So let's go back to the Reseller Control Center and click Settings and click Branding. Now this step is important to make the login widget work correctly. So what I'll need to do is make sure my homepage is set here. This homepage is the homepage of my WordPress site. I will then need to go to and set up a custom domain. And the base of the domain needs to match the same domain that is my WordPress site. In this case, my WordPress site is www.elasticdatacenters.com. And I will set up a custom domain as store.elasticdatacenters.com. So it's very important that the base of this matches your WordPress domain base. And then I'll click Save. Once I've done that, I go back to my homepage. I can publish the change. And then I can test the login button. After logging in, that will take me to my account settings, which you'll notice also has my branding settings. And if I click on my logo up here, that will take me back to my WordPress site. What you'll notice is that the WordPress site now has recognized that I am logged in with a welcome back message and my name. Now I can do some custom CSS on the site to do some additional formatting. So what I've done is gone to customize my site and then click down here on additional CSS. So one of the requests we've had was to give better flexibility for CSS styling on the pricing. So now each price tag is separated with its own span. So for example, if I want to change the retail rate color, I can do that. By placing the CSS with a span tag, our store retail price. I can also change the actual price of the product. By doing span.rStorePrice, and I'll set that color to blue. I can add styling to my login button. And so what I'm doing here by adding styling is I've added a little login logo. And I've also formatted, for example, I'm hiding the last name and I'm giving another logo, different logo for the logout button. And I'm just going to add some padding in just to kind of get rid of this little white space down here. That's a result of Beaver Builder. So let's save and publish and see what that looks like. So now notice that I have styled the login box up here and the logout. So there's also been a request to give greater support for other designer plugins. For example, the WP Bakery Visual Composer. So in this WordPress dashboard, I have installed the WP Bakery Visual Composer plugin. I'm going to go ahead and configure it now. So I'll click Visual Composer. And then I'm going to click on the Shortcode Mapper tab. Now all of our widgets also have corresponding shortcodes. So I can click Map Shortcode and then paste in a shortcode. So I will add the domain search shortcode, which looks like a bracket with RStore domain search, and then I have some default options. So let's hit parse and save. Let's go ahead and map again. And this time I'm going to put the product post shortcode in there. And so that is RStore _ product _ post. And let's parse. Save. We'll click map shortcode again. I'll add the cart button, which is RStore cart _ button. And last, I'll add the login shortcode. So RStore _ login. Now that I've created these 4 shortcodes in the Visual Composer plugin, let's go ahead and create a page. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this with Visual Composer. And so this is just a blank Visual Composer page. So I'll start by clicking Add, and let's add a row. So there's my first row. And I'm going to start by adding a domain search widget. So click Add there, click My Shortcodes, and you will see RStore domain search. So let's go ahead and click on that, hit Save, and close. Let's go ahead and publish those changes and see how that looks. So now I have a domain search widget. I can type in test domain and search, and there are my results. So let's go ahead and edit with Visual Composer again here and add a few more other widgets. So I can click Add Element. Let's add another row. And we will put 3 columns on that row. And these 3 columns will be for my different products. So before I look at all the products or decide what products we'll need to go to the product catalog inside of WordPress by clicking on Dashboard, Reseller Store, All Products. And what I want to do is find my 3 WordPress products that I'm going to list on this page. So the first one, what I will do is come over here, click WordPress for the tag to filter that down. And here's some WordPress. So the first one I want is WordPress Ultimate. I will click Edit. And I will take note of the post ID number. In this case, this one is 340. For WordPress Ultimate, I will find WordPress Basic. Let's click Edit. And that is post 264. And then let's get WordPress Developer, which is post 267. So now that I have noted those 3 numbers, I'll go back to my pages and edit this page with Visual Composer. And let's click on the first column and add a short code called our store product. So for the post ID number here, I'm going to go ahead and put in 264 for WordPress Basic. $340 for WordPress Ultimate. And $267 for WordPress Developer. I will go ahead and update and refresh my page. And you will now see that I have those products available as widgets on Visual Composer. So you can do that for any of the shortcodes that we've created. Now, one of the things you'll notice is that my widgets are in Spanish, I believe, on the site. And you can change that to be any language by going into the Reseller Control Center. Go to Settings, and then Support Options. And then come down to here, and you can choose any market that you want to operate your WordPress storefront in. And then the products will be translated into the language for that market. So thank you for watching this beta overview. For more information about the Reseller Store WordPress plugin, you can visit wordpress.org/plugins/resellerstore. Thank you.